The entire world got a jolt with the collapse of one bank in the US, which then spread to a few other banks. Now, some of the European banks have also joined, and so they say there is never one cockroach in the kitchen. So, we do not know yet. Post this issue, the regulators have come out very strongly saying that things are under control. But I would not like to believe so till we tide over the entire crisis. Hello and welcome to Varindia News Hour. There is looming crisis with India's forex reserve falling to a 3-month low. Experts predict that the country to face economic crisis is inevitable, with some sectors such as agriculture, manufacturing and services showing growth. At the same time, the pace of recovery has been slower than expected, and some sectors such as hospitality, tourism and aviation continue to face challenges due to ongoing restrictions and reduced demand. At the same time, Indian economy will grow in the range of 6.8% to 7% in the coming year, while the world GDP growth estimates are pegged at a tepid range of 2.5% to 3%. According to CEBR, a global recession has already started in 2023. A report states that the global economy topped $100 trillion for the first time in 2022, but will halt in 2023 as governments continue to struggle against growing costs. Indian traders are likely to face more challenges. A part of the problem is that India imports more than it exports, inflating the country's trade balance. Experts predict that the economy of India is losing steam. There are certain measures introduced by the government include the National Monetization Pipeline, the Production-Linked Incentive Scheme and the privatization of public sector enterprises. There is a growing concern on the country's forex reserves fell by $2.39 billion to a 3-month low of $560.3 billion for the week to March 10. The Reserve Bank said in its latest weekly data release. India is one of the countries with the quickest pace of digital adoption. This was accomplished through a mix of government action, commercial innovation and investment, and the new digital applications that are already improving and permitting a variety of activities and different forms of work, thus having a positive impact on the daily lives of citizens. Given the global uncertainty and the newer information regarding the banking crisis comes up, the stock could remain volatile and can be avoidable at the current juncture. Let's look into today's headlines in Varindia. PMModi launches 6G testbed rollout in next few years. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Wednesday launched the 6G research and development testbed, while hinting that it will be rolled out in the country in the next few years. Inaugurating the new International Telecommunication Union (ITU) Area Office and Innovation Center in Delhi, the Prime Minister also unveiled the Bharat 6G Vision document, which is said to become the basis for the 6G rollout. Modi in his speech said that India had the fastest 5G rollout in the world in more than 125 cities in just 120 days. Government proposes to sell up to 3.5% stake in HAL. India will be selling up to 3.5% stake in Hindustan Aeronautics through an offer for sale. The offer will open on March 23 and will continue to March 24th. The 3.5% stake sale comprised 1.75% as the base offer and 1.75% as an additional option. The government seeks to raise more than 2,867 crore rupees through this transaction. The Indian government proposes to sell up to 58.51.782 equity shares or 1.75% as a base offer. CCI to set up in-house digital market data unit. The Competition Commission of India is in the process of setting up an in-house digital market data unit which may act as a force multiplier for the competition regulator. The Secretary of the CCI said that building capacities is a prerequisite for effective interventions in the markets, and therefore regulators must equip themselves beforehand with necessary skills and capacities to deal with market distortions in complex technology markets. UK considering probe into Broadcom-VMware merger. Britain's Competition and Markets Authority is considering whether to refer to US chipmaker Broadcom's $61 billion acquisition of VMware for an in-depth probe after finding the deal could harm competition. The competition regulator said that the deal could make computer servers more expensive for British businesses. The regulator said Broadcom now had 5 days to offer legally binding proposals to address its concerns. Government plans to make e-commerce platforms liable for sellers' fraud. In order to make online retail platforms liable for fraud committed by sellers, the Consumer Affairs Ministry is working on tightening e-commerce rules. Rules will be formulated after the platforms respond to queries related to the issue, sent to them by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. METI's note was prompted by questions from the Department of Consumer Affairs, which is part of the Consumer Ministry. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to Varindia News Magazine. You can download the Varindia app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.